Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be telling you about good or useful ways to use AI or chatbots to improve your language ability. And this is a method that many people don't really think about, but it can be very useful. So I would just get straight into it. First of all, if you are learning English, I will use English in this example, and you want to be more confident when speaking, you're not too sure if your sentence is correct and you always doubt yourself or something else like this, I think you could just simply ask a chatbot. And what I mean is, let's use an example like if I write a sentence in here, do I do no I will use conditional statements. So if I cook eggs, they will they will be soft. And now, if you're not sure if this is correct, you just ask, is this sentence correct, and what type of sentence is it? And if we wait, so is correct, it's a complex sentence, it says, and it's an independent clause, a dependent clause. And now if we ask something about what conditional is it, so we see that it is first conditional, and it gives a reason why this would be first conditional and what this means. So if you then ask what question could this be a response for, and you see he will give you some questions like, what somebody asks you, what will happen if you cook eggs? You say, if I cook eggs, they will be soft. Or, how will the eggs turn out if you cook them? If I cook eggs, they will be soft, right? Something like this. Or, how should I cook eggs? What are you planning to make for breakfast? You can also say, eggs. If I cook eggs, they will be soft. Yeah, so this is a way to practice even asking questions to these answers. This one here, turn out. Let's use this. So if you're not sure what turn out means in this question, how will the eggs turn out if you cook them? You say, what does turn out mean? Simply this, and it will give you what it means here, right? And of course, if you are using a different language, it will translate for you as long as your language is compatible with this. So that's one thing I like to do or to try with this. So another thing that you can do if you are not too sure about how correct your sentence is, just write something, right? Let's say I need to try and make a mistake here, like do cook you food, right? You say, do cook you food, and then below this you should write another question like, is this sentence or is this question correct? And you can write this in your native language too, which would work. Again, as long as it's compatible. And it says here, no, the question, do cook you food, is not correct. And do you cook food, or do you cook your own food? Yeah, and it says the reason why you would have this in your own language, which can be very useful. So yeah, if you have nobody to speak with, no teacher or nothing else, and simply just using these free tools, like I'm using Gemini Advanced right now, which you can get for free. It has a free trial, and you can talk to it, ask some questions, even a follow-up question, like me, I am Asa, I say, do you cook food? And then friend says, no, I what could I say? I not cook food. And then I ask, is this conversation correct? Right? And let's see. So it's not entirely correct. So this question is okay. The friend's response is wrong or is incorrect because we have some recommendations. So it's I don't or I do not. And we see the reason here you can find in your language of why this is wrong, and we have a correct conversation. And this is what I love about Gemini Advanced that it really gives you some good detailed responses to these simple prompts and questions. And you could even ask what are different questions similar to these. Let's see. So do you cook food? We could say, do you enjoy cooking? How often do you cook food? What kind of food do you usually cook? And then you can practice answering these questions, right? Like, let's say, do you prefer cooking or eating out? And you reply with, I prefer eating out because is it good? And then we ask, is this conversation correct? And it should give us the answer no. So it's almost correct, yeah. And because of this part, we see second sentence has a small error, yeah, and the correct way is it is good, or it's good, yeah. And the word is was unnecessary in the original sentence. This is not correct. It was not unnecessary. It was just in the wrong place. Right? I prefer eating out because it is good. Should be. Yeah. And that's it. So there are some tips that I can give you in just a few minutes on how you can use these free chatbots to improve your language ability pretty quickly without having a teacher to speak to. So if you have any other recommendations, then let me know, and I will see you in the next video.